advised, Kilo 3-3 and Kilo 3-4, your current LZ is too hot. Roger that. Dot, stand by to receive and respond.
Yes, Commander. Coordinates received. Initiate immediate course correction. The Office of Naval Intelligence Sword Base is presently under siege from a Corvette-class Covenant vessel. Due to the sensitive nature of this facility, use of orbital rounds has been, for the moment, prohibited. Regrettably, my efforts to obtain relevant data on enemy forces have been unsuccessful. However, current defensive forces are insufficient. ONI has requested Team Noble's direct intervention to help secure Sword Base.
All right, people. We're stuck with that ship for the time being. Let's focus on the hostile infantry. Give those troopers a hand. Cat 6, you're out here. George, Emil, you're next. Get prepped.
Let's move, Lieutenant.
Cat 6, push back the attack on Sword Base. Find out what we're dealing with.
Roger that. We're your strike team.
I'm in place.
Spartans, hostiles north.
Knock some heads, Lieutenant.
Alright, hopefully my audio levels are better this time around. I think I fixed it. I was having problems earlier where you couldn't hear me at all.
We've got enemy contact, Spartans.
Get clear.
Pick up some ammo back here. For that. This sniper rifle I'm gonna leave here. We come back here at the end of the level, I'm gonna leave it for that.
Head for the main gate to the east. I'll brief you as you go.
Sword Control, I see a target locator. Any artillery support in the area?
Limited, but we'll prioritize whatever you need, ma'am.
Okay, so before we continue, I can go over some stuff. So, I'll just pick this up. So this, I'll never see it again after this. This is a new armor ability, so I can't sprint anymore, but now I can do this. While doing that, you're completely invulnerable to damage. Any vehicle, including these tanks up here, could boost right into you, and they'll just blow themselves up.
Echo 5-7, headed back to base. But we've got enemy tangles on our 6. How copy?
6, incoming.
I'm in position.
Acknowledge. Shoot is a go. Out.
Incoming.
Ooh, looks like we got a 2-for-1. All right. And I can actually use that later. But yeah, this doesn't show up anymore in the story mode, and anymore it doesn't. Thankfully, it doesn't show up in the multiplayer. It would not do well. They have a mode where you just fight wave and waves of enemies, and it can show up there.
Comms array. That should bring us back online with command. Airview base has an anti-air battery that will help clear the skies.
AA gun is to the west. Comms array is to the east. Let's roll.
The direction we go doesn't matter. You can do left or right. The order doesn't matter, and Cat will agree with you anytime. Also, this armor lock ability I have, where I become invulnerable, that was the main thing we hated about these armor abilities in multiplayer, because outside of, like, you know, you're immune to a rocket damage or a vehicle running into you, you know, that's one thing, right? You can get over that. It's, oh, I'm fighting you on a one-on-one, oh, you're about to die, now you're just gonna hold there, and now I gotta wait for that to get over, and you're just hoping someone else shows up. And it happened all the time. It would just it was slowed everything down. It was mad annoying.
Go for the gun.
It was whack.
I'm picking up a power source. I'm close to the AA gun.
Okay. Ooh, that could be fun.
I'm with you, Lieutenant.
Let's do.
Over.
Yeah, that was sick. I'm not gonna do that too often. All right, I'm gonna leave them down here. I'll kick her out. She'll be more encouraged to start driving it. But we don't want her as your driver because the AI for any of them, but she's the main one that will be the smart that drives for you. She'll drive you off a cliff consistently. It's pretty bad. So yeah, I don't know why they did the AI that bad, but they did. All right. We got a higher rank up here to get rid of. There he is. Get rid of that. Pick up his concussion rifle for funsies. This button activates these turrets. This is the anti-air gun. Ooh, these are special operations elites. These bad boys have jetpacks. They do. They are weaker though. To, you know, kind of balance that out. Oh, this is their new gun. So they don't have carbines in this game, which was their equivalent of the battle rifle. Granted, it was always semi-automatic. Theirs didn't burst. Anyway, so this is the Covenant's answer to this. But this is better. It's not as accurate in terms of their steady fire, but what separates it, and I'm not going to see it here, I'll probably see it at a different level, is it also works like the needler, as you see the needle sticking out of it. So you could shoot someone with this enough times and they'll actually get the needle explosion on them, which is pretty sick. So even if you can't like consistently, yeah, if you're like me right there, you can't like break their shields with a different weapon, you can use that to get there. Its ammunition is also different from a needler here, despite being very similar. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, that'll work. Okay, there's a sniper rifle here I want. Yep, take that. We're gonna use this to commandeer a vehicle
Spartans, head to Farragut Station and get that comms array up and running.
that I want.
Spartans, this is Sword Control. Thought you could use some mobile firepower.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Chief.
Take that, Hobbs. You need to get that comms array online.
And we'll just leave Kat back here. She would just teleport directly to us. She still might. I don't remember if that can happen while she is currently occupying driving a vehicle. But no matter what side you go, you always get another Warhawk case that blows up, because on higher difficulties, it's probably going to blow up.
Hope that comms array has working generators.
This guy's definitely going to blow up.
On your six.
Let's search the area.
And the vehicle that launched that, I want. And hopefully Cat stays far away. It doesn't blow it up. I'm also keeping him here so he doesn't blow it up. Woohoo. Okay. I'm also not afraid Giz using this because I get a rocket launcher coming up. Oh, Cat's right there. Okay, well, hopefully she won't ruin this. Okay, cool. Got the vehicle. Okay, grab this. Oh, right, I don't have sprint. I tried to hit sprint and I forgot I had armor lock on instead. Okay, give me that. Use that. Okay, maybe she won't touch it. She's just stuck over there.
Okay.
That's fine by me.
Find that comms array. Should be up high.
Okay. No, it's up another floor. Yeah, okay. So I'm not gonna fight the enemies here. We're gonna grab this rocket launcher. I keep that. I might not even need the sniper rifle I left behind. Now I'm thinking about it. I mean, I'm still gonna pick it up, but I can use a little ammo now. Oh, that missed.
Comms array up and running.
Okay. We're just gonna hightail it to this bad boy right here. This does make a return in the campaign. Several times. This thing is pretty cool. It is their equivalent of the Warthog. And while its damage per second overall is lower, you can get away with a lot more dumb stuff with this thing. Mainly because it has boost. Alright, but we're just gonna skedaddle out of here. I don't need to fight nothing.
Noble, be advised. Company Corvette moving into position. Pat, 6. Get here quick. We'll meet you inside.
Alright. Ooh. I thought that was a ramp, not a cliff. Okay. So here, you would think you have to fight all this and blah, but nah, you don't. Despite them being vastly superior firepower to me,
Your team is inbound, imminent.
I can just hit the button here and I'm good. Oh wow, they actually follow me. This is the first time I've ever played and playing this level in the years that I've played this game where I've had them actually follow me up here. That's wild. I've actually, maybe because usually I take the when you clear out all the enemies in the previous spot I was at, you get a Gauss Warthog, and I usually roll in with that. But I wanted to show this off. Okay. Gotta deal with some grunts up here. But we're conserving the rocket launcher because I have some old friends to show up that do not die very easily. You can probably guess what they are. They come in pairs. Okay, I'm trying to conserve ammo here, so as I go ahead and miss. Yeah, alright. There we go. Yep, those explosions look familiar. If you saw them, I mean, they're kind of way back there.
Danger hostile incoming.
Here they are, hunters. Hunters don't like rocket launchers. To be fair, who does like a rocket launcher directly up their bum? Not too many people, I imagine. Okay. Despite it being a rocket launcher, we still want to get them from the rear where they're least armored. Because you can hit them directly in front and they'll just take the damage. They don't give a damn. Okay, ooh, shotgun. Grab that. There should be more shotgun ammo here. Yep. Alright. Now here's a funny thing. This is an elevator. We're gonna float in this elevator. This game was originally made to play at 30 frames per second. But I'm playing at 60 and that changes some of the physics. Which matters in other ways, but in here it's just this neat little visual where this happens.
I'm with you, 6. What do you need?
Yeah.
Corvette's hitting this base hard.
Where's our orbital support? Got to be 4 platforms that could take it out with a single map round.
Welcome to the Office of Naval Intelligence. An ONI representative will be with you shortly.
Oh, I also learned the reason she's so
Very much.
not a fan of us at the beginning of this game is she has that robotic arm. She lost that arm previously to the previous in an encounter that the previous Noble 6, who I took the spot of, saved her. And in that act of saying died, and she lost her arm in that incident. So, you know, she became attached to the dude that died and then we're in his shoes. So, you know, it's like, well, who's this guy? The game doesn't really tell you that, though. So I'm not sure how that lore was discovered. It was just, like, they released a bunch of, like, bonus stuff when you got the collector's version of this game.
Stairs and assist the meal. George, make sure he gets there.
Depend on it.
like Dr. Halsey's journal. She's the lady we met in the cutscene from the end of the previous mission that the Spartans were talking to. She's the creator of the Spartan program. She's the reason Spartans exist. What they don't disclose in this game, the devs kind of ignored a lot of other media establishing lore, but if you may or may not remember, they're originally child soldiers. They were abducting kids at ages 5 and 6, replacing them with clones that would die within like a month or less, like 2 weeks to a month. So it would look like, the kid just, died and no one would know the wiser. While the real kid is out getting tested, field tested, and then injected with all kinds of stuff to be able to use the suits and all that. And, not all of them made it. Actually, most of them don't make it. And that was usually to quell rebellion. And the only reason Spartans are now looked cool is because they're not here to kill us. They're here to deal with the aliens.
Can't do this on my own. Need another Spartan up here.
They were like super ice.
6, get to the top floor and assist the meal.
And fuck ice. You know what I'm saying? See, now they're cool because now humanity's against it. Or, no, humanity is at the brink of extinction. So. Ooh, I can actually show this off here. Well, no. Oh, hey, John. John's actually here. Ooh, he's a big rank dude. I don't know what rank that is. Here, you take that. I'm gonna take this. I can show this off if I have an elite to fight. Oh yeah, here we go. See? They blow up if you hit them enough times. Great. That time it was a lot faster because I got rid of his shields. Okay, I'm used to... Yep, that's who I'm looking for. Okay.
Commander, the space won't survive another salvo from that Corvette. Kill those Banshees.
Upstairs, Lieutenant. We need those long swords in the air.
Alright, this is the end of the level. We just shoot a bunch of Banshees out of the sky, but I'm waiting for them to drop off invisible elites. I haven't really seen these too heavy since the first game. In terms of, like, playing against them. Alright, so Emil's up there also helping us. And now the lock-on in this game, we haven't seen the lock-on since Halo 2. But now it's back, but instead of it being I zoom in and it automatically picks here. So it's not nearly as strong. And that's to balance it out, because they don't want to have the weapons act differently from the story mode to the multiplayer. They want it to be, they want it to feel the same. So that was a way to balance that out. Because the lock-on in Halo 2 was really, really good. And now it's just not garbage. All right.
Noble team, longswords are inbound and ready to push. Orbital defense is standing by to take the shot.
Beautiful, ain't it? Someone should take a picture. Nice work, by the way.
I aim to please.
5, 6, get down to the science wing. Dr. Halsey wants a debrief and command saying we're all hers.
Repeat? Sounded like you said Halsey.
I did.
Copy that, on our way. Don't need command to tell me. Been all hers half my life.
I requested your assistance, Commander, and do not need a report on events that occur on my own doorstep. What I do require is a detailed account of your previous engagement. George, it's been too long.
Mom.
Alright, jump the
What
gun. I
have you done with my armor?
forgot this meeting is
Some
now.
additions I've made.
Indeed. Visegrad Relay. Its data center was home to one of my xenoarchaeologists, Professor Laszlo Sorvad. Perhaps you could shed some light on his death.
If he was a civilian male in his mid-60s, he died with a Covenant energy sword through his abdomen.
Elites, then.
They engaged us as well. It was just after we found your scientist's daughter, Mom. She was hiding in the,
Irrelevant. The Elites. Tell me more about them.
3, Zealot class. One got bias. The leader, from the looks of him.
Zealots. You're certain?
Their armor configuration matched.
Shield strength, too.
I gave the order not to pursue. Our primary objective was to get the station's relay back online.
Your primary objective? Commander, are you a puppet or a Spartan?
Ma'am?
There are those at ONI, myself included, who believe the Covenant dispatch elite advance teams to hunt down artifacts of value to their religion. Survivor accounts suggests such teams are small, nimble, and almost always Zealot class. No doubt they came to the station for the abundance of ONI excavation data stored there. And you let them get away.
Data retrieval was not a command directive. Even had we known, we had other more urgent matters to attend to.
Like warning the planet.
Professor Sorvad's final entry in his field notes made reference to a latchkey discovery. Latchkey. Not a word he would use lightly. So let's hope that the data module your Lieutenant Commander stole contains it.
Cat?
Before you ask, I was alerted the moment you attempted to access its contents, as I am with any unauthorized tap. That data is classified Tier 1. I could send you to the brig for interfering with my work.
Maybe you'd like to join her.
I'm sorry?
We're currently under emergency planetary directive, winter contingency. I'm sure you're familiar with the punishment for civilian interference with the Spartan deployment.
Are you threatening me, Commander?
Just making a reading suggestion, ma'am. Let's move, noble team.
Mom?
That will be all, George.